Hi guys, Jen here with How Jen Does It. Today I'm going to be sharing cleaning out my refrigerator. I know it's not the most exciting thing, but we all need to clean out our refrigerators from time to time, so I thought I would share my tips with you. If you aren't already subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you subscribe. All you need to do is hit the red subscribe button. So let's go ahead and get started and I will show you cleaning out my refrigerator. I like to thoroughly clean out my refrigerator every 8 weeks as part of my kitchen zone cleaning. In between, I'll just do a quick wipe down. I like to do this before my large grocery haul because there's less food to have to remove from the refrigerator, and it's always nice to come home and put the food into a nice clean refrigerator. I always start in the same spot. I like to start with the doors, and I do remove the shelves and just give them a quick wipe down. If you haven't cleaned your refrigerator in a while, you might want to take them over to the sink and scrub them with some dish soap. But I just use vinegar and water. I've mentioned this lots of times, but I fill my spray bottle a third of the way with vinegar and the rest with water. I like to use vinegar in the refrigerator because we can consume vinegar, so it's definitely safe to spray around our food. This is obviously a great time to remove any food or condiments that have expired or that you know no one is going to eat. Inside the refrigerator, I like to also go shelf by shelf. It just makes it a lot easier. I do have a video on how I have my refrigerator organized, and I will link that below or on the screen, but it's organized the exact same way because it works really well for me, and I got everything to organize it from the Dollar Tree. So I wanted to mention one thing that works really well for us. You can see the bins there. I have one for lunch stuff and one for dinner stuff, and that way everything's corralled together. So when someone wants to make a sandwich for lunch, the cheese and lunch meat and bread are all in there, and that makes it really nice. When my kids were younger, I would put certain things for their lunches together in bins, and that just makes it easy for them to grab everything to make their lunch. Here I am laying down a cloth napkin before I put my greens in the drawer. I also do this in my tubs of spinach because that cloth napkin is going to absorb any extra moisture, and it will help your greens to last a long time. If you've been watching me for a while, I've mentioned that for years now, but I know some of you are newer, and it is a great trick to help your greens last a little longer. It's also a great idea to clean out your freezer before you go to the grocery store so that you know exactly what is in there and what you want to use up, and that way you aren't buying things that you really didn't need because they're buried somewhere in your freezer. I have found that having containers for things in my freezer helps immensely, because if not, everything would just be piled in there and you'd always have to sift through everything. So again, I do have a video on how I have it organized if you want to watch that. There's John's tater tot down in the bottom of the freezer. Just one lone tater tot though, because I need to get to the grocery store. To clean the outside of my refrigerator, I am using the Method stainless steel cleaner. I just started using this a few weeks ago because I had never seen it before, and it works really well. Before that, I was using the Indus stainless steel cleaner, and that one works well also. And we definitely don't want to overlook our water and ice dispenser. This can get grimy if you don't wipe it down often, so I do this a lot more often.
Whoa, you just went shopping and stocked up the refrigerator. Double green stuff. Goodbye.